Hey Goons, it's Hellbox for Game Goons TV, and this is going to be another Dragon Ball sculpture unboxing slash review slash me gushing over this really cool sculpture that I have, but I'll tell you about that later. Because first I want to thank you once again for enjoying the Samurai Showdown Shiki trailer. The views are up to astronomical numbers. Keep the comments coming, keep the love coming, keep the interaction coming. Shout out to SNK for letting this happen. Okay, that's out of the way. Let's get started with the sculptures. Up first we have Teen Bulma from the Dragon Ball Glitter and Glamorous line from Ban Presto. Yeah, that's a little hard to say. Glitter and Glamorous. The Bon Presto Glitter and Glamorous line actually tries to accentuate the feminine qualities of the characters they sculpt. And I gotta say, they definitely paid a little bit of extra attention to the upstairs area. This is Teen Bulma and apparently a fan favorite military outfit. She's got the camo bra going, she's got the Daisy Dukes going, she's got the field knife, and of course a Tommy gun. At least I think that's a Tommy gun. I'm not sure, I'm not a gun nut. Now, I received this on Amazon by way of Japan Collection Store. Shout out to those guys, by the way. Delivery experience was pretty much 100% positive. Got no real complaints. I was actually surprised it got here so early, honestly, because I was thinking about buying this for so long and just finally pulled the trigger and then boom, there it was. So, shout out to Japan Collection Store. Pretty solid delivery experience. If you see anything that you like from them, I would definitely suggest ordering from them. This is a very tall Bulma. 9 inches, 10 inches, whatever. But on top of that, all the details are really nice. The eyes definitely got it. The whole facial expression really kind of just does it for me. You know, she's kind of got that, I wonder who's at my door. I didn't order any pizza. The coloring on this, love the hair color, love the hair in general. Hair is nice and wavy, gonna be the teal color, and there is a purple version if you're more into that. While this is very detailed where it needs to be, it is still a very plain looking sculpture because it's 98% skin. Not that I'm complaining. Overall, I really like this sculpture. There's only one problem I have with it. And I've been told this is a fairly common imperfection, but on the right elbow, there is a crease that goes all the way around the arm. It's unavoidable. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It bothers me. It may not bother you, but for me, once I knew about it, I was just kind of, that sucks. Now I can't not stop looking at it. And it really sucks because the left arm is perfect. But the right arm, if you can see that, is, yeah, that's not good. That's no bueno. Outside of that, though, absolutely loving this sculpture. I don't normally rank these things or give them points, but if I had to, I'd say this is 7.5, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I'll give this 8 stars out of 10. 2 points off because of the crease in the elbow. Now that we've gotten the Bulma out of the way, it is time for the piece de resistance. It is time to talk to you about a little thing called Ban Presto World Figure Coliseum. I'm not going to keep saying that over and over again. I'm going to call it the BWFC. I think that's a little bit easier to say. Now, you may be asking, what is the BWFC exactly? The Ban Presto World Figure Coliseum is an annual competitive sculpting competition where amateur and professional sculptors from around the world enter for the chance to be crowned the BWFC champion. This Piccolo, sculpted by Ken Matsuda, was not even a runner-up for the Ban Presto World Figure Coliseum. Now, another reason why I'm excited to present this to you is because this was my first sculpture being ordered off a Crunchyroll store. And let me tell you, anxiety through the roof doing so. I saw so many horror stories surrounding Crunchyroll store's shipping process. Items that didn't show up, items that showed up way late, items that couldn't get canceled, like deliveries that couldn't get canceled. And you match that up with the fact that this is my first time ordering from them, and it was a pre-order on top of that. I was a little shook hitting the confirm purchase button, okay? But to my surprise, it showed up just on time. The packaging was perfect. There was no damage whatsoever, and he looks beautiful. I have no complaints about Crunchyroll store and their shipping process. I recommend if you want something that they have, check them out. You know, check their variety is humongous. They have a humongous catalog. I would go for it. Now, granted, this was a pre-order. I don't know how they handle things that are back-ordered or things that they may just have in stock at the moment. Maybe that does take a little bit longer, but as far as I can tell, the pre-orders come pretty quickly. And I'm actually on track to get another pre-order from them in July. So I'll give an update based upon the performance on that. But as it stands right now, I highly recommend Crunchyroll store. Oh my God, guys. Like, everything about this Piccolo, I am absolutely in love with. The tone of the coloring is perfect. The outfit is perfect. The pose, oh my God, just the energy, the action of the pose, man. Jesus. I use energy and action a lot when talking about these sculptures. But look at this thing. How can you not talk about the action, the energy? It's perfect. You got Piccolo pulling off a flying special beam cannon. I can't pronounce the Japanese term for that. Yeah, I just can't do it, man. But Ken Matsuda absolutely nails the mood in this sculpture. And I also want to point out, Ken Matsuda-san, thank you for including the cape and the turban. Now, if you had not included it, I would have been fine with it. It would have made just as much sense that he did not have it on. But the fact that you included the cape and the turban is just nice touch. Now, despite how much I'm gushing over this sculpture, I was beside myself when I learned that this did not win the BWFC 2018 championship. It didn't even get the fan vote. But there is one possible imperfection that I think holds it back. And it's not even its fault, honestly. It's more the lore's fault. When Piccolo charges the special beam cannon, his fingers go up in front of his face. I don't think that's a big deal for a fan because we would expect such a thing from them. But possibly from an artistic standpoint, it covers up so much of what I love about this sculpture. I mean, you can look at it from other angles, and it's still pretty cool, but from the front where you really want to catch it, it's just covered up by the big two fingers. Now, again, as a fan, I don't care about that. I like the hyperrealism. I like the fact that he went for what would likely be a special beam cannon charge up. I don't know if I would feel the same if he went at it from an angle where you saw more of the face, but the special beam charge looked a little bit off. You know, I don't think that's worth the risk. I've got no actual complaints about this sculpture, except that the fingers are in front of the face. And I can only say that as someone who's trying to be unbiased about it. As someone who personally loves this man's work, I think it's beautiful. And again, if I have to give it a score, I'm giving this 9 out of 10, taking 1 point off simply because of the hyperrealism. Although I would just add it back because I'm like, hey, way to respect the lore. That's why I don't judge these things for real. I just like them. I love all these. I don't actually hate, or I don't really think I bought one I don't like. That wouldn't make any sense. Anyway, I've been Hellpockets for Game Goons TV, and I hope you've enjoyed this Dragon Ball sculpture unboxing and review. I'm going to get out of here because it's super late. I've had to re-record this like 18 million times, and I'm exhausted. Y'all take it easy and keep on gooning.